Who are God Hand USA? That's the question many people have been asking after they popped up out of nowhere this year. God Hand consists of two underground characters named Gonda and Mongo. They have an 8-bit sound to their voice and music which hits the ears in a very unique way. The interesting part of their brand though is that they rep every god, and I'll have more about that to talk about later. But as you soon realize, these are personas created for the sole purpose of this project. God Hand came out of the gates fast, releasing a song every Wednesday, and these first 3 songs give hints towards the true identity of these two. The first one was the fact that Brahmangod was credited with the producing of one of the first tracks. This is the initial tip-off to fans about the first member. Now obviously he could have just been the producer and not involved any further, but the third song was produced by Freddie Dread as his producer alter ego Ryan C. And because we think the first member is Brahmangod, these two connections lead right to Lil Darky. Freddie Dread has collabed with Darky in the past. Darky and Brahmangod have also worked on a lot of songs together. While these hints aren't obvious to people unfamiliar with Brahmangod and Darky, I've listened to a lot of their music and can confidently say it's them behind the masks. Now as for which one is which, it's kind of hard to tell most of the time. In my opinion, these two artists already sounded similar sometimes. And with the 8-bit type filter they have on their vocals, I wouldn't fault you for thinking they were the same person just using different flows. Since which one is which is easy to forget, just remember that Gonda is Darky and Mongo is Brahmangod. The meaning behind their choice of branding is really interesting to me, and it's something not entirely solidified, and I haven't seen many people talk about it. Maybe it's really obvious to everyone except for me. I went to a concert in the House of Blues a while ago, and on the roof I noticed the same symbol used in God Hand. All around it there was every different religion symbol, which means the God Hand symbol is encompassing of all religions. Maybe the idea of believing in every religion means believing in none. Maybe it's a satire of religion as a whole. Maybe it's just a fun alias and image to use. I think it's mostly the last one, along with a view of accepting all types of people from different religions. Ultimately though, as with all art, it's up to interpretation, and I'm sure that's how it was meant to be from the beginning. Okay, now comes the part where I tell you what songs I think you should listen to. Recently, they released an album called God Hand Volume 1, and it's full of good songs. Some of my favorites being Swag Funkin', Memphis Swag Bounce Remix, and Outside. My all-time favorites though are Thought He Was, Sad Hand, and Nightmares. Definitely listen to these ones if you like any of the music I've talked about on this channel.